Hello all. Welcome back to my blog, A Semester of Yes. I know this is a day late, but I promise there's a good reason for it. We spent the weekend in Scotland and arrived back in London very early this morning. Needless to say, I needed a little shut-eye before class, so the blog had to wait. So as I said, we spent the weekend in Scotland. Edinburgh, to be precise. It was absolutely delightful. I went with two new friends of mine, Allie and Ashley. We left on Friday evening around 10:30 and took the night bus there. I'll just say this once, it's not the ideal way to travel, but it gets the job done. We arrived in Edinburgh at about 7:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. We spent the day being tourists, naturally. The city was truly a sight to see. It was like setting foot in a Harry Potter novel, which makes sense because this is where she wrote most of the series. The buildings were all quite old, and on either end of the main street, called the Royal Mile, was a castle and a palace. Pictures to follow. We had a fantastic walking tour of the city on Saturday morning. Our tour guide was wonderful, and we learned so much about the history of the city and Scotland in general. I found out it is one of the most haunted cities in the UK, and wasn't surprised after we visited Mary King's Close. These closes are found around the city, and they are basically alleyways that go very deep underground. It is like a city beneath a city. We learned a lot about the way people used to live in Edinburgh, especially during the time of the plague. Another lovely place we visited was the Palace of Holyrood House. This is the Queen's summer residence. It was very grand, as you might suspect. We also learned about its evolution through the years of the monarchy. On Saturday evening, we went on a pub crawl. This was my first pub crawl experience, and it was marvelous. Although our pockets were quite empty by the end of the night, it was totally worth it. We met people from all over the world, including Australia, Germany, Brazil, France, and of course, Scotland. We went to 7 or 8 pubs, clubs, or bars and had drink deals at all of them. It was definitely a fun experience. On Sunday, we took it easy after a very busy day on Saturday. We started out with a hike up to Arthur's Seat. It was a big hill, cliff, mountain-like thing that looked over the entire city of Edinburgh. It was incredible. The pictures certainly don't do it justice. We finished off the day with tea in a nice cafe and a visit to the museum. It was nice and relaxing. We then had a traditional Sunday roast in a pub and visited the graveyard. Yep. You heard me. We visited a huge graveyard at night in one of the UK's most haunted cities. We had forgotten during the day to go to the grave of Tom Riddle, who was the inspiration for the character in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books. So Allie insisted that we go that night. It was one of the creepiest experiences I have ever had. The lights around the church only went so far, and once we got past that, it was pitch black for most of our journey. Naturally, the grave was in the corner completely opposite of the entrance. I was terrified, but it was very cool. After that completely frightening experience, it was time to head back home to London. We boarded the bus, which seemed like it was half full of Americans, and headed back on a speedy and twisty-turning ride back to the big city. The whole weekend was just phenomenal. Edinburgh is one of my favorite cities I have visited so far on this trip, and I would completely recommend it to someone considering visiting the UK or Europe. Now for the fun part, the pictures. Enjoy!
Oh, by yon bonny banks, and by yon bonny breeze, where the sun shines down on Loch Lomond, for me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. He'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, when he and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Was there that we parted in yon shady glen, 'neath the afar ye, when me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Where the wee birdies sing, the wildflowers spring, and in sunshine the water lies sleeping. With a broken heart, it kens nae second spring. Resigned we might be while we're grieving. He'll take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afar ye, when me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, by yon bonny banks, by yon bonny breaks, where the sun shines down on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. He'll take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afar ye, when me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. He'll take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afar ye.
What did we just do? We just went in there.
The graveyard where J.K. Rowling got her inspiration for
It's dark.
Tom Riddle.
It's really dark.
In Harry Potter. Tom Riddle's grave is in there.
It's a cemetery.
And we went to find it, and these two were chickens.
They're all,
and so we
all the
followed some
contents
guy.
really a chicken.
On the bonny, bonny